Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and today I have an open box video for you from our good friends at Paper Money Guarantee, also known as PMG. And I have a really high-end $1,000 bill. This was in an old CGA holder, and of course, um, this market is so strange, it's hard for me to even explain, but we'll take a closer look and I'll keep talking. So, you can't put expensive notes on eBay. They just won't allow it unless they're certified by PMG or PCGS paper. And, so this note was certified uncirculated, but I wasn't allowed to put it up. And there's a certain value point at which you're not allowed to put them up at all. Now it has this little dark spot on there, which I wasn't sure if that is ink. I think it's an ink spot. The note itself, though, is lovely, and it was graded CU 63. Came back in AU 58, and this market's going to save my bacon. It's not the type of thing that I'm going to put on the website. Probably will put it on eBay, even though the eBay fees are heavy. The market is just crazy on these to the point where it looks to me as though, AU notes may bid at 3,800 or 3,900, but they seem to be selling for closer to 5,000 on eBay. So overall, just a lovely, lovely note. I did think it would still come back on. It's really tricky. We had a discussion about how AU 58 is a little bit different grade on paper than it is on coins, where it says choice about uncirculated instead of almost uncirculated. About uncirculated is almost like I'm going to butcher this. And anyone who took German will tell me, ungefähr, which is like about, approximately, close enough, kind of a word, right? So it's more like saying this is unk-ish, right, is almost what AU 58 means. There's just something about the note that they're going to say, we don't think it's actually worthy of getting that higher grade. Which, by the way, is a little bit similar to some of the conversations I've had with some of you about what you think they should do, with AU 58 coins, which is to say it's a coin that is basically unk but has a few problems to it, right? So, but all in all, this note looks unk. And I would have not been surprised had it come back as 63, but it is the type of thing that if you deal enough with paper, I mean, some of you guys, maybe you just specialize and you think I'm an idiot for saying this, but it's always hard for me to look at a note that's a 63 or an AU 58 and know, let me put it this way, it's hard for me to know what someone else will grade it, okay? So next up, I mean, you just are going to have to enjoy what I believe is just the absolute beauty of US currency. For those of you who want to get into a new area of collecting, and, to me, banknotes, early US banknotes, just fantastic. So this is from the First National Bank of Port Henry, which is, of course, in New York, and I know that because it says New York right there in the center. Nice big bold brown seal, and the autographs on here are autographs. The signatures are signatures. And this is not quite what you'd call a vanity signature. I mean, I wouldn't, because this part of the signature is pretty low. I think this is just how this guy signed everything. But his lettering loops up here and up there, and so it's really interesting because then it looks like it continues, but this is actually, the white piece there is actually a string of one Benjamin Franklin with a key flying a kite in a lightning storm. And you see all these fibers, that's all anti-counterfeiting measures, all those fibers that they put into the paper. Here's the series of 1882. They call this an AU 50. This note I'm trying to remember when I had it before, when I was looking at it, when it's not in the holder, because it's easier for me to see. I believe it has just the slightest fold to it somewhere. But 1697 is actually the charter number on there. So this is a national banknote chartered with the federal government, 1697. You see that? And something I don't think I've talked to you guys about before is there's actually directionals. And what I mean by that is you see this big E right here? That's for east. They had a north, a south, an east, a west. Oh man, I think there's a fifth. Now I'm going to have to look it up. But that is not on all of the notes. Some of the notes have them and some of the notes do not have them. And as you look at the reverse of the note, once again, just the engraving is fabulous. This has a New York, I believe this is the coat of arms. I think that's the term that we would use. It looks like you've got blind justice. I don't know if this symbolizes strength on this side or not. But it's like an image within an image when you get down to at that granular level. And then on this side, the U.S. with the bold eagle. I mean, maybe I'll just start getting tattoos. And if I do, maybe I'll start with that. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. All right, so this note, by the way, I do think that the 1,000 will sell in the $5,000 range. I think. I believe this note's in the $3,000 range. It's hard to know because I don't have the exact information on these charters to know the finest known. I think this may be the finest known on this bank for this type note. This is the 1882. These are referred to as brownbacks, by the way, oddly enough, right? So anyway, two beautiful notes and kind of fun stuff to look at. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.